Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Flights from the Eldridge Wine Cellar. Tonight we have two of what I hope will be two great Colorado wines. As a little side note, my lovely assistant Lisa behind the camera also pointed out that this is the first issue of Friday Night Flights where I've actually been wearing pants. So, with that said, let's move on to some wines. Our first wine is from the Winery at Holy Cross Abbey in Canyon City, Colorado. Southern Colorado, straight down I-25. It's an old Holy Cross Monastery Abbey turned into a winery. This is their 2012 Colorado Reserve Merlot. So all Colorado grapes in there. Looking at it, we've got garnet to a little bit of a tawny showing through in the color. It's showing its age a little bit. It is an 8-year-old wine. How about the nose? Wow, right away I get cherry candies. Cherry candies, chocolate covered cherries, and actually, oddly enough, a hint of cinnamon in there. Not like baking cinnamon, but I'm thinking the cinnamon Jolly Rancher fire sticks that we all grew up with. We'll see if that comes through. Wow, it does. First taste, bam, there's those fire sticks from Jolly Rancher. The cinnamon, there's no heat to it, but just kind of that little tingle on the palate that those candies would give. Really interesting. It rounds out with some luscious cherries. Maybe a little plum. And, excuse me, a hint of raspberry in there. The finish on this, very soft, soft and creamy, a magnificent finish. I mean, it's an 8-year-old wine. Color-wise, like I said, it's showing its age a little, but I would dare to say that it is at its peak right now. It's a terrific wine. Again, 2012 Colorado Reserve Merlot from the Abbey at Holy Cross. Our next wine is still down south, but closer to Denver. It's coming from Littleton. This is from Black Art Cellars down in Littleton, kind of near the Bandemere area around 470 there. This is called Mort. In French, that means death. It is their 2014 Petite Sirah, so Mort, the death. This is made with California grapes, aged 15 months in French oak. It's definitely more of a deeper, inky, ruby color than the Merlot was. Typical of a Petite Sirah. Okay. The thing that comes to mind right away, there's a little bit of dryness and dustiness in it, and maybe it's because I've got Mort, the death, in my mind right now, but I'm thinking it's a big foreboding nose. It tells you that there's something big coming. There's a big wine in here. A lot of fruit, and if anything, I'm getting a little bit of, I want to say rhubarb without the sweetness. Very interesting palate or nose on it. That is a beautiful wine. That is everything a Petite Sirah should be. It is fruity, big dark fruits, blackberry, boysenberry, some blueberry in there, just dark fruits. Finish is very dry. Considerably a drier wine than the Merlot. Big tannins on the finish. And actually has a floral finish. Almost as if it's finishing with roses and lilacs that linger on the palate. great wine. Usually when I do this, I hope that, you know, one of the wines that I pick will be a home run wine. I actually think tonight with this combination of wines, this is a great big grand slam. Hopefully you are about to have a great weekend. Happy Friday night to you all, and enjoy some wine. Until next time, cheers.